let's get to the news. On Monday, Donald Trump met with the president of Panama and bragged during their meeting that the US built the Panama Canal. And take a look at how the president of Panama responded.
The Panama Canal is doing quite well. I think we did a good job building it, right?
Yeah.
We did a very good job.
100 years ago, yeah. I mean, Panama is a tropical country, but damn, that was cold. I mean, Trump's bringing up a project from 100 years ago like it was something that he had something to do with, you know? I guess if he never builds his border wall, he can always take credit for the one in China. This is basically, this is the only thing Trump knows about Panama. Like, he meets someone from Panama and goes, hey, canal. He meets someone from France, he's like, hey, baguettes. He meets someone from Russia, he's like, hey, thanks for helping me with that whole beating Hillary thing. Appreciate it. And Trump's war with the press continues. Yesterday, reporters were blocked from recording video or audio during the White House press briefing, which is incredible. When asked why cameras and recording devices were not allowed in the press briefings, Press Secretary Sean Spicer said, I mean, I don't know. I can't make it any clearer. Nothing was recorded in there. We don't know. Finally, we had to show you this. I don't know if you saw this. Mattel has released a new line of Ken dolls to go with their Barbies, right? And the new Ken dolls sport a lot of different looks, including one that has a dad bod, right? Look at that. That's the... Yeah. So if you're wondering where we are on gender equality, the Barbie doll had to maintain the most unrealistic female body type for 58 years, and she is now forced to date a guy with a dad bod. I mean, if you're wondering if Barbie has other options, she really doesn't, because one of the other Ken dolls, and this is true, actually sports a man bun. Right, look at that. With this hairstyle, Ken's gonna have to change his name, isn't he? He'll be like, well, my name's Ken, but people call me Dakota. A Ken doll with a man bun. He even comes with accessories. He comes with a baggie of marijuana, a yoga mat, and $100,000 of student loan debt that he's gonna saddle Barbie with. You knew when you married me, Barbie. It's our debt now. One person who's not happy with the makeover is Ken himself. In fact, when he heard about his new look, Ken said, yeah, this man bun is great, but when am I getting a man hot dog? Wait, no.